Okay, let's continue on. Let's keep on the tour.
Yeah. So,
By the way, I just have to say, this place feels so clean, and I mean, I just love this environment. It's so clean, so modern. It just feels amazing.
this is more after a work day that everybody have gone home.
Oh, this is even at the end of the workday. I mean, this place looks just spick and span, and it smells
Keep it
like
that.
yeah. And I've worked in a lot of restaurants, so I know what it can look like.
So, when we do croissants and Danish pastries and things like this, so then we just use 1/3 or much less yeast than people do usually. And then we give them long fermentation. For example, before we laminate the croissants, we leave them here for 3 days.
Wow,
2 to
3 days.
Yeah.
Is that normal in the industry, or is
No,
that something you
nobody-
do?
no.
You're doing that, and we
But
have to think
people
about.
need to understand also, I cannot just put it in on 5 degrees. I need to keep the temperature really controlled.
Okay,
So I keep the temperature really low so I can achieve
this taste and texture.
kind of just creating flavors in the dough.
I
Not-
love it.
Not just letting them go sour, or not just mixing them and eating them straight away.
So Oscar, I have a question for you. So all this process, I mean, you had to test a lot, right? So you had to make a few batches, test it in different temperatures. I mean, this took a while. This is,
Yeah, for example, in the beginning with I knew the history from the bakery that we used to have sourdough tanks under the tables,
wow.
and the control was not big in the old days. They threw new flour and water into the tank every day, and they used it to lift the breads.
Wow.
But all the techniques how they did it, it's lost. It got lost.
And you're trying to revive those a little bit.
I had to seek a lot of places, and I have seeked a lot of places, and some places which I saw really good techniques. I recognized what was right and what was wrong.
Yeah. So
And then we did a lot of development.
yeah. So you were
because-
kind of like a mad scientist trying to come to the
I'm a
perfect.
bit obsessive.
I love it. I
so
love it.
You need to be a little bit obsessive.
Yeah. To
So-
give good product, you have to.
Yeah, I wanted to compete in the World Chocolate Masters in Paris. Just,
You competed?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
I got 4th or 5th place. I
Oh
think
my
it's
gosh.
Over 290 people who were there.
Wow. What year was this one?
2011.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You the man.
So I used to do chocolates, but after that I went more into sourdough breads. And,
Okay. Both good.
But it's all about interest. So your work should be fun.
Yeah.
It should be interesting.
Are you still passionate about what you do?
Yeah, especially when I can take a rest from it
Yeah.
From a
Recharge. Yeah.
When I was doing the World Chocolate Masters, I was just doing chocolate every day for 8 hours. I even stopped working. I just did chocolate.
Yeah.
Obsessed about it a lot, so I could reach the level I needed, so I could have chance of winning Asian people, for example,
Yeah.
because
That's.
they are really good.
Yeah. Well, everything here is amazing.
And-
So.
But after that, there came so much knowledge from it,
Yeah. It was hard.
even though it was nothing you wanted to be doing every day, but still you learn so much more from this.
Absolutely. Okay.
So-
So. Wow.
Yeah, after we laminate the croissants,
Okay.
we leave them here also for 24 hours more. So we're talking
Oh
about
wow.
5 days of low temperatures.
Wow.
And
So.
and then the Danish pastry, even in Denmark they don't use butter in 99% cases. It's very, very rare.
So do they use
And
margarine?
Yes, all of this. And then they mix the dough, and they roll it like 10 minutes to half an hour later.
Okay. So completely different timelines.
Yeah, the flour doesn't have time to relax or ferment or anything, so everything is so quick.
That's one thing I noticed about your chocolate croissants. First of all, the inside, you get a good chunk of chocolate in there. It's good
Yeah, we
chocolate.
put 3 pieces instead of 2 because I want more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just perfect. And I've never had a chocolate croissant anywhere in the world.
No,
the
no.
ones that you have, because yours is, really generous portions of chocolate, and it's perfectly crispy
Yeah,
on
in
the
between
outside.
America and Europe, so we can,
Yeah, exactly.
In America, one croissant, in France, one croissant is 65 grams.
Yeah.
In America, it would be 125. and
Yeah.
ours is 90.
Yeah, yours is perfect.
So it's in
the
between.
middle. In the middle. I love it. And this bread I think is used when you use on for your prosciutto and the
Yeah,
free
this
sandwich.
is like 92% hydration.
Love it.
Ciabattas. Yeah.
Ciabatta, yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. But it's very light still, very light.
Yeah, just really open structure. And it's also perfect because it's really good toasted.
Yeah. One question for you. The recipes, like how did you come up? I mean, your sandwiches are so different. You don't get the sandwiches that you have. I mean, everybody has like a prosciutto sandwich, whatever.
Yeah.
But yours is, I mean, there's something different about it. I mean, just who
it's
comes up with the recipes that you have?
I do, and plus the people in the kitchen and people who are working here.
Yeah, just your own, like your creative.
Yeah, it needs to be like that. Also, the staff themselves, that they cannot keep on staying creative and keep
Yeah.
their work interesting.
Yeah,
It will not work for me anymore. I need to see them also like
produce
that.
something creative.
In a way,
Yeah.
because we need to stay alive. And
Yeah, keep on going. Well, it's almost like a mastermind between the bakers and the chefs, and come up with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
like in the old days, my father, in the old days, my grandfather, he used to be here all the time in only this store.
Yeah.
When he was getting old and my father took over, this needed change. So he opened 3 more stores and got bigger.
Yeah.
And we sold wholesale. So we were selling about 3,000 to 4,000 breads a day out of the store.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's quite the production.
No, yeah.
Okay.
And cutting it, shipping it, it's just totally different. It's what the factories take care of today.
Okay. And you changed that.
Yeah, because this is nothing I want to be doing.
And that, that took a lot of courage, and I'll say it took a lot of balls, to go against what you were doing.
It was 2 choices, It was either go much bigger,
Yeah.
fire all the people and buy equipment,
Yeah.
or just go back to being small and try to build up something new.
Yeah.
And I went there.
Yeah. How do you feel about that decision?
Oh, I feel great about it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. I also can live my life. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to
Does your
struggle.
family ever get to see you, or are you working all the time?
No.
They
I have
see.
a good staff here.
Awesome. Okay.
So
Oh wow.
these are bread that I'm fermenting for tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, I just have to take a quick peek. Wow, lovely. This is quite the, is this what kind of fridge is this?
It can do everything. It can freeze
Oh,
and
wow.
cool, and I can control the temperature and the humidity. And so depending on when the day is finished is how they set it.
Okay,
So it can be ready, because they need to, in the summertime, this kitchen is functioning 24/7. It only rests for 5 hours to get cleaned, and then it starts again.
okay, wow, okay,
But in the wintertime, we
Interesting.
don't need that. We
That
only
much.
have 2 shifts.
okay,
Oh, here he is.
okay. And what is this?
Yeah, these are more commercial ovens. Just
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
yeah, it fits better for some products. Plus, it works for the kitchen too.
Okay, interesting.
And then we
Alright.
have some stock room. But you can see it's not thick,
Okay, no, yeah,
and it doesn't need to.
love it, beautiful. Can I just go over here? And what are you cooking here?
Making coffee caramel for bonbon filling.
Oh wow, smells amazing. Okay, and come over here. It's lovely. Is this prosciutto bacon? Is this Icelandic bacon?
Yeah.
Okay. And if it's Icelandic, it's gonna be good. That's all I can say.
Not, I wish it was like that.
I think it's like that.
Yeah. What do you think about Icelandic cheese products?
What do I think about them?
Yeah.
I think they are amazing. I feel like everything here is so clean, maybe because of the air, the grass, the
Yeah.
nature.
The butter here is actually great.
That's what I was gonna ask you. I mean, the butter and the cream here, they're like almost yellow.
Yeah.
You know, where I live in Minneapolis,
Yeah.
our cream is like ghost white.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the difference?
So the difference is they eat mainly green grass.
Green grass. So the animals consume good, clean.
Yes. That is different. That is harder to whip the summer cream because of the green grass.
Okay.
And when you dry it, it becomes more stable and it's easier to whip. So, but I think that they are not eating, it's depending on what they are eating, most definitely.
Yeah.
But also the treatment afterwards. But the milk products in Iceland are quite clean. This means they are not
No-
going the French way.
Right. No
I love the
bacteria.
French way, so I think the Icelandic ones should learn a little bit more to get a little bit more flavors into the things. But people like things which are quite neutral.
Yeah, it seems also, isn't it true that the law prohibits, the animals to be injected with antibiotics and, all the stuff we do in the U.S. Everything's pretty, natural.
Yeah, there's as
You can't do
minimum, at least as of my knowledge, you never know.
Yeah, you don't inject chickens here with, something to make them fatter.
No,
They are just
no,
chickens.
yeah.
Okay, and these are
But they
beets. I
have the
just noticed love
intensity,
beets.
producers have the intensity to knock 10-15% water into the chicken afterwards.
Okay.
They do it to steaks and
Oh, yeah.
they make it heavier with water.
Yeah, I think also in the States they can inject the animals up to 3 months before they slaughter them.
Yeah.
And they can still call it organic and
So it's a small country, so I actually just talked to the milk company in Iceland, and I've been trying to make them develop butter to get more bakeries to use butter.
okay.
Because 98% of Icelandic bakeries are just using margarine.
Okay. Yeah, so
So
because it's cheaper.
yeah. So
But you
with-
don't do that.
No, so with them I got them to create a new butter, which has a little bit slightly less water than they wanted to, and then also that they allowed me to ferment it for 24 hours before it was made into butter.
Okay.
So it's actually lactic butter.
It's lactose butter?
Lactic.
Oh,
This
okay.
means the cream has been fermented.
Yeah, some more
like in the old
flavor.
days.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Love
so
it.
it's almost going bad before we make the butter.
Do you make the butter here and sell it?
No.
No. Maybe that'll be
And
something in the future.
This is something you just know. This
Yeah.
is not what I store and commercialize or talk about.
Okay.
Nobody knows. Actually.
But sometimes the olden days, they were the best days. They knew how to do things correctly.
Yeah. This is old English way of using fermented butter. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
But it's totally gone from the production. But now they have started doing it again.
Okay.
But they only do it for me. They
Wow.
are not doing it for anyone else.
Everybody else. So this is very special for Sandholt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that they are selling the butter elsewhere, but still they are not marketing it or using it at all. In that case of being lactic.
Awesome. All right. I want to see the beers. The special beers I think on the wall. Can you
Yeah.
show those to me?
Everything
wow.
is getting empty after the Christmas. But for example, this is soda
Okay.
that we make here,
Wow.
and this is finished, and then this is soda that we make here. So Reykjavík Brewing is a small company that is just opened. It's just 500-liter system.
Okay.
It's a very
Wow.
tiny brew house.
Okay.
They are close by.
Okay.
So we've been doing a lot of collabs with them.
With them,
And
awesome.
I think we will work with them also for the birthday.
Okay.
And Momo is a company that is created around our hobby.
Okay.
And so this beer is made in their equipment.
Okay.
And this one is just a classic from Belgium because it's good.
Okay.
And these two are also from Reykjavík Brewing.
Love it.
But we kind of just put whatever we are up to. We don't,
And is that where they are over there? By
yeah,
the,
they're all.
Okay. I have to just. This is so cool. I love it, and I love the design and the architecture is so modern and it is. Whoop. How do you know which is which? What is what?
Oh, you can count from one to right. Or you
Okay.
can-
Old
but
school. I love it.
You get to remember it. I know this is 8 and this is soda.
Okay, love it. Okay, this is just beautiful. Oscar, thank you so much for giving us your time. I know how incredibly busy you are, and thank
You're
you for
welcome.
making the time. This is absolutely one of my favorite places, and I don't know what I have to do to get you over to Minneapolis, but I'm going to work on that. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
so very much. Thank you.